A TSBVI outreach tutorial. APH Braille Print Protractor, Part 14. Measuring angles from the APH Geometry Tactile Graphics Kit. Presented by Susan Osterhaus, a Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired Outreach Math Consultant.
There's something called the Geometry Tactile Graphics from APH, and it contains all kinds of various angles. It even has its own protractor that looks like this. Actually, two of them. And what I'm going to do, though, is just take one sheet from this, just to show you up close and personal. If you wanted to go from what we just did, manipulatives, you might want to go with one of their graphics, because this is pretty high in terms of depth, as far as if you're looking at a particular angle. So let's pretend that the teacher has given us something like this. Again, we don't know what some of these angles are, so let's use our technique. We're going to measure this angle down here. We could tell, we hope the student can tell it's acute. Maybe they're going to guess 40. Okay. So again, you would take your protractor, and wherever you're going to start from, I think I'm going to zip up to 45 and back off one to get my 40. And I'm going to just check that out. Got it tight. And I'm going to look over here, and this particular angle is the one. So I'm going to see if that lines up. Now I'm going to have to really get in pretty close here. And oh my gosh, don't tell me I guessed this right. I think that might be off a little bit. And again, they are going to have to kind of back off. It's not as easy, because this depth is not quite as high as the wand or the edge of the half circle, the semicircle. So they're going to have to do a little more careful business of really trying to adjust. Is that getting right into that vertex? Is that as close as I can get? Tightening, following the wand, and saying, by golly, I did make a very good guess. That is 40 degrees. Okay, must be all that experience. Okay, so now we're going to have another angle up here. We might look at that and say, well, let's see. I think that's larger than 90. By how much? Let's say, I'm going to guess 110. I hope I didn't guess correctly this time. So again, we can count all the way around, or we can say to ourselves, well, let's see, if I count up to 70, that'll be basically, one of them will be 70 and one 110. So whatever techniques, we've got 70. We turn it around. This is the obtuse angle. We're going to try to line that one up, and you can line one end up pretty well, and then what you notice is this is covering this up. So we're going to loosen it up. We're going to, again, it's a matter of, you do have to kind of like just try different things, and I'm going to show you one technique that I use. Your student may have a different one, of backing off, trying to double check. Does that seem to fit in there? Tighten it up, back off, check it, move in, and then say, okay, I think that's as close as I can get. Come on down, and you've got something that looks like it's probably, okay, this is, now again, the student may be having to count all the way from here, so let's do like the student would do. Okay, we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, let's say 65, okay, and we would have to subtract that from 180, and so that's going to be about 115 degrees. So again, this is where they have to really do a lot of manipulating. Once that you feel that they're pretty good at this level, we're going to go to, again, we're decreasing the depth, or maybe you want to say the height of the particular graphic, how that angle is created, because the less depth or the less height, it's much more difficult for them to actually fit it into that nice little angle there. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and show you a different medium in just a moment.
This video continues in the TSBVI Outreach Tutorial Series, APH Braille Print Protractor. Look for other videos by Susan Osterhaus on Math for the Blind and Visually Impaired. APH is American Printing House for the Blind. A TSBVI Outreach Distance Learning production. Executive Producers, William Daugherty, Superintendent. Cyril Miller, Outreach Director. Outreach Producers, Susan Osterhaus, Math Consultant. Mike Bicknell, Media Specialist. Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired Outreach Program. 1100 West 45th Street, Austin, Texas 78756, USA. Telephone, 512-454-8631. Website, www.tsbvi.edu. Video copyright TSBVI 2009. All rights reserved.